bringing change to the border.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
That was the president's year-opening promise to Congress.
We will soon begin the construction of a great wall.
House Republicans voted not once, but twice to spend $1.6 billion to begin construction and mend existing sections of fencing while hiring more Border Patrol and immigration enforcement agents. But battles over health care and tax bills consumed Capitol Hill, and a narrow Republican lead in the Senate gave Democrats some clout.
I made it so clear to the president that there is not going to be a wall.
House Republicans passed 2 bills fulfilling key Trump campaign promises, strengthening penalties on undocumented immigrants who return to the U.S. after being deported, and cutting federal funds to so-called sanctuary cities.
President Trump is cracking down on immigration crime. Illegal border crossings are down, and arrests and deportations of criminal aliens are up, just as Americans demanded last November.
But undocumented immigrants rely on the protections of those sanctuary cities, House Democrats argued.
It is a safety net for people that are part of our family. They take care of our children, they wash our dishes, they take care of our elderly, they pick our crops. And so this is an anti-American bill.
And said the other bill discriminated against otherwise law-abiding undocumented immigrants.
Guess what this bill does? It says send them to jail for 20 years for trying to come back and raising their children.
The Senate has yet to vote on either bill. The latter half of the year was dominated by Trump's directive to legally resolve DACA. An Obama administration-era program protecting more than 800,000 young people brought to the U.S. as children, and also known as Dreamers.
I have a love for these people, and hopefully now Congress will be able to help them and do it properly.
Well, Republicans said a so-called DACA fix didn't make sense on its own.
DACA is a symptom of a bigger problem, which is we do not have control of our borders. So while we deal with DACA, which is something that the president has asked us to deal with in Congress, we also had to deal with the problem in the first place, securing our borders, enforcing our laws, so that we don't have another DACA problem 10 years down the road.
Democrats said time was running out.
The president said, I'm going to do away with Obama's executive order, and now Congress, you do something. And all I hear from many of my colleagues is, well, let's see tomorrow whether we can work this into the schedule. Or maybe next month, or maybe the month after.
Their threat to shut down the government to secure Dreamers' status never materialized, pushing a decision into 2018 to close a year of inaction. Katherine Gypson, VOA News, Capitol Hill.